So, a man was killed, and his family lost a father and a husband. And that is tragic. That is, nobody wants that, right? Hi, I'm Papa Darby. It's Higher Minds Podcast, and this is just kind of something. I didn't think I'd have much more to say. I thought that we ended this show, but I don't know. This event has compelled me to talk about, what was his name? The UHC CEO that was murdered and assassinated in New York. So, here's the thing. I was watching Andrew McCabe talk about it and his analysis of it. And he used the words assassin and described the phone and the wrapper and everything that they found of the assassin, from the assassin apparently. And he described those items, or at least the finding of those items, as a tragic mistake on the part of the assassin that will probably lead law enforcement to finding him. Instead of saying that these fortunate mistakes that this perpetrator or this assailant had made, and so that we can. And wow, that's Andrew McCabe. He was a conservative. He was the conservative head of the FBI. Like, this guy is historically law and order ad nauseum. Like Mike Pence, but more aggressive. And for him to, what seems like is praising, showing respect, like they keep on saying that this was highly sophisticated, or this was a professional, or it had professional elements to it, such as that he always covered his face. He used a fake ID. He had his hoodie on all the time. He used a silencer. He knew how to use the silencer. Like, all of these things. And I would never, ever do this. I do not solve my problems with violence. I think anybody who does is terrible. Well, anybody who does is misguided, I should say. Not necessarily terrible. But if I were to, I would think that anybody with any sort of brain would think through these things and have a plan. Like, this guy might not even be American, although he could be a good actor. He might be out of the country. We don't know. He's probably American. It's health insurance. Most places don't really care about that. Most other developed countries don't have this issue and have all of these things to say about insurance, American insurance. Anyway, it's sad that a family lost a husband and a father, and a son, a grandson, and whatever he was to whomever he had in his personal life. But he necessarily made choices voluntarily that he profited on, that destroyed countless other families. Countless is not accurate. I'm sure they're countable. I'm sure it's all quantifiable. This is clearly unscripted. I wanted to be more genuine about it because it's complicated, right? I don't want to find delight in this. I really don't. But it seems a lot of people do, or at least people aren't saying that part out loud. But it is bleeding through all reporting and all commentary on this. Blue Cross Blue Shield just reversed another decision that they would have made that would have hurt people, like just to make more money. Money, right? Oh man, nobody can get enough. It's worth killing and dying for until you're sick or a family member is sick, and then they're worth killing and dying for. Apparently. Anyway, to the insurance companies, I think this guy wanted to make a sort of revolution, and a revolution is needed. Y'all need to change what you do. To all employees of insurance companies, you guys know what you're doing. You guys know that you are trying to dishonor agreements that you made intentionally. That's your business plan. We all know that. That's gross. That's terrible. That's why, to sick people, some of the most vulnerable people, the most vulnerable people in America, you are actively, knowingly, and legally insinuated, not legally, but financially insinuated to, and legally protected to take advantage of these people. This was not the way to make the change. But what else was working? Nobody should ever, ever, ever do this. But somebody did. It was obviously and clearly a message. Yeah. Do better.